All right, we are live. What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Live. We're pretty much going into like the post mortem or like cool down of E3. All of the big three have said their conferences or have done their conferences. Everyone, armchair analysts everywhere, people have said this sucks, no, this is better, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best. And everybody will undoubtedly forget everything in the next month or so to say when's the next thing that's coming out. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the year plays out, especially with all the news that's been coming. But I do want to give some shout outs. We have a special returning user that I want to give a special shout out to. So shout outs to Squid Vicious. If you see Squid in the chat, make sure you give some Monados, give some sitting guns for my boy, give some headbands. Obviously, he was spending some time with the fam. You know, he's taking care of that, but now he's back to kind of hang out again. So it's good to see you here, Squid. Definitely want to make sure I give you a special shout out because I know you were taking care of stuff, but you're definitely back, and I'm glad to see that you're still here and you can fit right back in. Everyone's saying what's up to you, man. So good to see you here, and glad that you were able to, you know, enjoy time with family and all that, because that's what's important. Family first, right? So shout out, Squid. All right, so let me go ahead and get into a little bit of the news in terms of the channel. We don't have anything really too big. I think you guys have seen some of the formatting changes that we're going to make. Definitely going to see a little bit more less green screen with every single one of my videos, because the thing that I'm having problems with is timing. I'm having problems with timing. And the green screen videos take quite a bit. So that's the custom backgrounds, guys, take quite a bit. So I decided, you know what, there's no need to do like 3 or 4 of those in a day, or even 2 of those in a day, maybe 2 sometimes if it's special. But really, we're just going to have our PE news where we just kind of do that, where we have, you know, where it's pretty much the biggest articles and stuff like in the morning. And then we'll just kind of put together whatever other types of videos throughout the day, whether it be Let's Plays, just regular general updates to video games, less me reading and more me just talking about a game that I'm interested in or stuff that I've seen in terms of the second video for the day. And then the third video is usually going to be PE Live. And then if we have any extra videos, there'll be Let's Plays, there'll be bonus streams, any stuff like that. So you're still getting 3 to 4 videos pretty much guaranteed a day. Just making sure that we take the I streamline the content to you guys, so I'm not editing for, you know, 10 hours a day. I think that's the biggest thing, is that I don't want to edit for 10 hours a day. And I feel that you guys don't care about the second video being green screened or not. I mean, you guys just want to listen because the views and everything are just pretty much the same. People weren't complaining when I didn't do it, so I did a little test. did some which I never did green screening beforehand. I just wanted to kind of improve the quality a bit and still have that. So I never did it beforehand, but well, I did do it beforehand a while ago. A lot of you guys weren't here when I did green screen a lot, because I used to do green screen videos a lot, and then I stopped doing it because the room that I was in was way too small, and I was having problems, and then I moved into a bigger room, and then we needed equipment. I mean, it's just one thing after another. So you guys that have been here, you guys know. But I just figured I'd just do a normal, regular background. Those ones take literally like a quarter of the time, and you guys still get the same information, and it's less me reading and more me talk about the games, and you still get the same information because I just memorize everything, and I kind of just add my opinion, kind of interweave info and my opinion together, and then give you guys the links. So there you go. So you're gonna be getting those videos. I have no name for it at this point. It's just gonna be videos, whatever the title is, and that's that. So that's that. So I mean, still same content, just I think just formatted a little bit differently and quicker, so you guys actually get a better quality edited video, less crashes in my editor and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. PE Live and all that is probably going to be a little bit more later now, because West Coast people have been complaining to me. A lot of West Coast people like, I can't watch the show, OJ. I'm at work. 3 o'clock. I'm at work. Like, what do you like? Can you make it at least by 5 so I can catch the end of the show? Because if I stream for 2 hours, West Coast people still aren't out of work until 5:36. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even 4 something. So West Coast guys are missing the show. So I'm definitely pushing the show a little bit later, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So if you're on the East Coast, 9 or like 8-ish or 9. So there you go. So there's that as well. What else are we talking about here? Yeah, PS4 and Xbox One giveaway at 200 sponsors. So we're humming along here, guys. We've got 127. Oh, shout outs to Leo. We'll get that in just a bit. We're at 127 sponsors, so thank you guys so much for the long-term support. I do appreciate that. Once we hit 150, we'll have more emote options, so that'll be pretty cool. And then once we hit 200, we'll have a giveaway we'll have more emote options, and we'll have a giveaway for a PS4 and Xbox One. Now, let me explain it. It's just like the Switch giveaway. Sponsors are more likely to win. Patreons 5 and up are more likely to win, 6 times more likely to win. And you can pick between a PS4 or Xbox One. So you get your pick if you want a PS4 or you want an Xbox, or PS4 Slim or Xbox One S, one of those two. So you get to pick which one you want. So there you go. And I think that is it. I've been doing pretty good with the videos lately. I do have my Sony live stream, so if you want to see my live reaction to the Sony press conference, I will be putting that live probably early in the morning tomorrow, or at some point during the day. I was going to have it go live today, but I've already been flooding you guys with videos. I thought I'd take a little bit of a break since videos are kind of slowing down a bit. So, all right. Yes, I did see Dr. Trey's video. I watch all Dr. Trey's videos. So yeah. Let's hear it. So let's go ahead and get into the shoutouts, guys. We've got 186 people watching. Thank you for the support, guys. That's a lot to be watching right at the beginning. And let me go ahead and get this first one. So one thing that I would say, Leo, if you can, definitely use the Streamlabs link in the description below if you are going to donate. So you get your name right here. So you get your name right here. Super Chat doesn't put your name there. So definitely use that link instead. But thank you so much for the $2 donation. Do appreciate that, homie. Welcome. And Leo Aguilar with the $2 donation says, love Fortnite on Switch, and where's my 300, my guy? Well, 301. So I'll give you guys an update on what Cook said. So as many of you guys know, I had a bet with Cook. He said that Dragon Ball FighterZ was not going to come to Nintendo Switch in one of my live streams, and I said, no, Dragon Ball FighterZ is definitely going to come to the Nintendo Switch. And I said, you want to bet? And I said bet. I think I first said like bet a $50 eShop card. So then he was like, oh, $50 eShop card. Let's do more than that. Let's bet like $100. So then I'm like, all right. So then he got cocky. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finesse this guy since he wants to get cocky. I said, why not $300 then? How about 300 bones? $300 straight up. Dragon Ball FighterZ comes to the Switch sometime in 2018. I'm gonna pay you. You have to pay me $300. If it doesn't, I'm gonna pay you $300. Or if it's not announced, I'll pay you $300. And then he went a step further. He said, he went a step further and said, how about $301? So this man pulled a Prize It's Right. He pulled the Prize It's Right on me and said $301. I was like, okay, $301. Okay, $301. Okay, you got it. We want to put $301. That's fine. We'll do that. And as you guys all know, guess what was announced for guess what was announced for the Nintendo Switch, and guess what this man was doing after it was announced for the Nintendo Switch. It was straight up like this, guys. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Oh man, dude. So he says he's gonna pay me in a couple of weeks. So I can show you guys the update. It's on the community page, so I put it up on the community page for everybody, for everyone to see. And I don't know why somebody would make that type of bet against me. I really don't know why somebody would make that type of bet against me. I don't understand why, but I mean, I put it up for everyone to see, you know, for all of you guys to see. Let me give you guys a look here. So I put it up right here for all of you guys to see right here. Cook, yo, Cook, X84, time to pay up, homie. I put it right here for you guys so you guys can see the update. I didn't know if your boy was gonna pay up or not. So then he did respond back in the comment section. He says, "I got you in a couple of weeks." So he's saying, you know, he's saying, you know, like he's gonna do it. So we'll have to wait and see if this man actually pays up, because I ain't seen him in my live stream since. So my man's probably, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So all right, guys, let's go and get into the shout outs here. Shout outs to Rikuki. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Rikuki. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that, homie. Thanks for the long-term support as well. Squid Vicious, like always, good to see you here. NX Station, what's up, man? Jamar Harvey, what's up? Jetty Plus, what's up, man? How's it going? El Chupacabra the Legend, what's up? Quantum L, what is up, man? How's it going? Rosalina, how's it going? A Gamer, what is up? Stephen Bone, what's up, man? How's it going? The Artisan, what's up? T-Dude, what's up, T-Dude? Everything Nintendo, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, he was pretty sure that it wouldn't run on the Switch. Yeah, he was pretty sure that it wouldn't run. Shout outs to Shinobu. Shout outs to Shinobu. Elite Ninja Shinobu. Elite Ninja Aron, what's up, man? Yeah, he needs to get paid first. Dr. Tabloid, what's up, man? How's it going? Hold on to questions towards the end, guys. I'll answer your questions towards the end. Shout outs to Kevin Rivera, what's up, man? How's it going? Nintentional, what's up, man? How's it going? Jumpmon, shout outs to Elite Ninja Jumpmon. Elite Ninja Ataki, what's up? Let's see here. Toastios, what's up, man? Here's the Nintendo Switch winner right here. Ray Beacon NY, what's up, man? Still, your Switch still isn't available yet, man. So as soon as that comes available, I know you said that you're patient, so you know you'll get that as soon as it becomes available. I can cop that for you, man. Let's see. DJ King, what's up, man? How's it going? Jamar, what's up? I think I said Jamar. I said what's up to Jamar. Zyphos, what's up, my boy Zyphos? Shout out to Elite Ninja Zyphos. Elite Ninja El Taurus Bay, what's up? Paid Enthusiast, what's up? What's up? Zema Duvant, Elite Ninja Zema Dufant. Yo, hitting us with that Sharingan. Yo, you guys like those Sharingan symbols? I got something for you guys. Oh, how do you guys like that, huh? Had to get some Sharingan earrings for you guys too, huh? So you guys like those symbols? I like those symbols too. I got earrings like them. Superfly, what's up, man? 12 feet tall, what's up, man? How's it going? Zach Brown, what's up? Let's see here. Mark Lee, what's up? Party Man. Shout out to Elite Ninja Party Man. What's up, man? Model Z, what's up, man? How's it going? How's the Cali weather? It's a bit hot, man. But Cali is very. I'm hoping they split Cali up into three states, man. They're trying to split Cali up into 3 states. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but I'd be totally down. This state is insanely big and just a bit crazy. 3 states we can manage things better. I'd be completely down with California being split into, I don't know, as soon as somebody mentions California, I start talking about stuff, but yeah, I'd be completely down for this big old huge state to be split into 3, but the Cali weather is good, man. The Cali weather is good. They want to split it into a northern, super eastern slice of California, and then like where I'm at and above, and like a down southern California, so 3 separate ones, and I'd be completely down. We'd have less taxes. Oh my God, it'd be so much better. Anyway, Amiibo fan, what's up, Amiibo fan? How's it going? Good. Shout out to Elite Ninja Amiibo fan. Elite Ninja Vision, what's up, man? Shout out to Shalag, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? Long time no see. Long time no see. Non-stop stoner 420. What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going, man? Might want to get help with that, bro. Might want to get help with that. Shout outs to Alonzo Vines. Shout outs to Alonzo Vines. Senpai noticed you. Take Meme Center, what's up, man? Gen Joint, what's up, Elite Ninja Gen Joint? Of course they didn't show the rest of their 2018 lineup. Of course they didn't show the rest of their 2018 lineup. There's more games, obviously. There's more games. Tier TM, what's up, man? How's it going? How's that there's nothing new on Metroid Prime? Because they're not ready to show stuff on Metroid Prime. What do you mean? They'll show it later when they feel like it. E3 is not the be all end all. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this. How many times I have to tell you they don't have to show everything at E3. They can show Metroid Prime when they feel like it. They can show it at the Game Awards. They can show it at a Nintendo Direct later in the year. They can show it early January. They can show it when they feel like it. Shout outs to Avatar Renji. What's up, man? Upper Nimbus. Shout outs to Leading to Upper Nimbus. Yo, it's late where you're at, my guy. Jumpmon says, then we would get 52 states, right? Yeah, there'd be more states, but like California is a little bit of a mess. I mean, California is great. I like living here. Where I'm at is a lot more simple where I'm at because I live in the middle of California where it's like kind of like farmland and stuff. So it's like the traffic's not as bad and like things aren't like as crazy. Like everything, there's not parking meters everywhere. There's not toll booths everywhere, you know. So where I live, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? But Southern California and Northern California in certain areas like San Francisco, Los Angeles and all that crap, like I don't want to be associated with San Francisco and all that anymore. I love the 49ers, but I don't want to be associated with them anymore. Like they be like I just don't want to have to deal with stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to certain things, and I think that if we split things, that it would make things a little bit better for people who live in the Central Valley and people who live in Southern California, and people can deal with their own issues, because here where I'm at is completely different from San Francisco, completely different from LA, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at, and we have our own issues and struggles compared to Northern and compared to Southern California and compared to the coastline of California. California is huge. It's a massive state, you know what I'm saying? Like it's huge. It's like it's like Delaware, Maryland, New York, Brooklyn. It's like all those on the East Coast, like all combined into one thing, all trying to live under like one code or one rule, and it's just it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Shout outs to let's see, Game Boy Kobe. Shout outs to Game Boy Kobe. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village, homie. Let's see, Stephen Bone. I don't know why you guys are saying you read on Twitter Nintendo held some game backs on purpose. Nintendo never reveals everything at E3. Why is this a point of topic? Let's just go ahead and get into the discussion here as far as the all big three conferences, and then we'll talk about that, but we'll talk about Nintendo first. Why are people saying like, oh well, Nintendo's holding stuff back? Like I read that Nintendo. Yes, nobody shows their whole hand at E3 unless you're Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo has been doing this since the inventions of Nintendo Directs. Since even before Nintendo Directs, even back when it was Space World, back when it was that, like Nintendo has always been, they don't show everything at E3. And ever since Nintendo Directs came into play, that was a way for Nintendo to not have to show everything at E3, to where they can have their own day, to where they can, you know, talk about things when they feel like it. I don't know why people are so shocked. Like Western gamers, it's like you guys, a lot of us forget what happened last year. Did you guys not remember what happened last year? People did the same thing, complained and said Nintendo needs to show everything at E3. The Switch just launched, maintain momentum, all this baloney, all this garbage, you know what I'm saying? And then right after E3, Nintendo announces the Super Nintendo Classic, you know, and then a little bit after that, Nintendo has a Direct that shows off Doom, Wolfenstein, and all these different games that could have easily been announced at E3, then they don't do it. Why is it every year I have to say this? I really want to know why every year I have to do this. I've been doing this for years now, and it's getting to the point to where it's just a little bit frustrating that every year I have to say this. I have to say this every year, and I'm tired of, like, and Nintendo has to say this every single year. E3 is not the be-all, end-all, and it's not like, oh, you're damage control. It's not that. This is factual information. Facts. E3, Nintendo in general, does not consider E3 to be a must-show-all show. They are never going to show everything at E3. Prepare to be disappointed every single year if you think that everything that they've talked about in the past or everything that you think or you want to be shown will be shown. Be prepared to be disappointed every single year, be butthurt and asking the same questions instead of just evolving and adapting and understanding that Nintendo since 2013 has been doing the same thing with Nintendo Directs forever. They don't show everything at E3, plain and simple. I can list off so many games. It's like I said, it's not about damage control. It's not about making excuses. It is facts. This is fact. It's like this is what will happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything else. I'm not making excuses. This is fact. E3 is not be all end all for Nintendo. I personally feel, based on my own personal thoughts, that Nintendo had a good show. I actually liked their show. I thought it was great because I like Fire Emblem, I like Xenoblade, and I like Smash Brothers. So those are my three favorite franchises. So I thought they had a good show. I can understand for other people who didn't, or they're expecting a million other things. I'm sorry that you're expecting that, but it was the same as last year. People complained last year, and people will always complain. Even earlier in the year, people complained about the Directs then. Even when they announced stuff, the Direct Mini, people complained about that. People complained about the Direct after that, even though they announced things. So they've been 2 Directs and also Indies Direct. So there's been 3 total Directs before E3 and then E3. So we've had 4 separate Directs at this point in the year, and there will be more Directs. Nintendo didn't save everything for E3. They made announcements before E3. They will make announcements after E3. E3 is not the be-all, end-all for Nintendo. And the faster some of these Nintendo fans complaining, learn this, the faster you'll be okay with their E3 and be okay with knowing that there's going to be more to show. Nintendo doesn't care that this is the biggest game trading show in the West. Nintendo doesn't give a rat's, you know what. They'll show what they feel like it. They'll change the format. They'll put a freaking Super Smash Bros. Direct within a Nintendo Direct Mini. They don't care. Nintendo will do whatever format they want. Whether you like it or not is irrelevant because Nintendo's going to do whatever they want when it comes to E3. They won't even have a live. Remember when the big thing was the live conferences? Nintendo said we're not going to do it, and everyone complained about that. Now everyone's copying Nintendo's Direct format because Microsoft and Sony, they have Sony this year was weird, but they're trying to do like more of a streamlined show where you're just showing game, then rolling the trailers. Whereas before, they used to literally go out there, announce a game, then bring it out for a live demo. Then they all go back, and then another person comes out, and then they talk about a game, and then they do another live demo, and then they go back. It literally used to be that pacing to where this crap would be like all night, dude. And I'll get those donations in just a bit. This crap would be all night. Like Microsoft used to do the same thing where they lower cars and they do all sorts of weird stuff on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now they're all streamlining it. They're still doing it live, but they're streamlining it like a Nintendo Direct. Heck, Microsoft even tried to copy Nintendo Direct with their own Xbox, whatever it was that they did. So I don't know why people don't understand this. I'm not sure why people don't realize this is what Nintendo's going to do. No matter complaining or whining, this is how it is. We're going to get announcements after E3. E3 is not be all end all. You can sit here and say, oh, you know, it needs to be all you want to, but I will be right. I was right last year. I'll be right again this year. And everyone who's saying that, oh, they needed to show everything, you guys will all be wrong. Just like you guys were wrong last year. Because at that September Direct I think it was a September Direct or October Direct, one of those two, Nintendo revealed literally like, there was like so many games. There was like Resident Evil, there was like Doom, there was Wolfenstein 2. There was just like a ton of games that they just announced. So you guys will be wrong again, and I'll be right again. And then next year, I'll be saying the same thing. E3's not the be-all, end-all. Then I'll have the same people, or like a clone, will literally have an echo fighter of somebody who said the same thing to me last year and was wrong, saying the same thing to me next year and be wrong. So it's like this never-ending battle, and this turned into a rant. All right, so let me go ahead and get these donations. I'll look in the chat in just a second. So shout outs to Grubby K9 with the doll donation. Thank you, Grubby K9, for using Streamlabs. I appreciate that. And he says, Konami sure did disappoint me more than EA. Can you play Kraid's Lair by Power Glove again? Absolutely. No problem. And also shout outs to Ray BKNY with the $10 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He says, may the Switch rise above PS4 and Xbox One. I don't really care who rises above what, to be honest. I honestly do not care at all. You know, I'm more about there just being awesome games to play. I don't care at this point. All I want is my RPGs. Just as long as I have enough RPGs to play, I'm good. But yeah, I can understand. Let's see here. So, Kraid's Lair, Power Glove. All right, let's check this music out, huh? Let me turn it down to about right here. I think that should be good. All right. So let's go and get into some comments, what you guys think. I guess we can talk about that first. So you guys can kind of react to what I said, and then I'll talk about more stuff. Make sure you tag me at Player Essence if you want me to read a comment, if you want to react to what I just said. Tag me at Player Essence. And I guess we can get into the big 3 conferences. I'll just read what you guys have to say. Personally, you guys have heard my thoughts on the conferences, right? But if you haven't heard my thoughts on the conferences, I thought they were all okay. They were all, I guess Microsoft had the best presentation, whatever. You know, Sony's was, I guess, picked up, whatever. I thought they were all average. B minus, B, C plus. They were all just like, none of them were like super amazing for me, objectively speaking. But they were good. They weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. Can you guys hear the music just fine, or is it too loud? How's this? All right. So Neon Black Beast says, questions. Did you watch Etika? I watched his reaction to Ridley. Yeah. GK says Nintendo has been releasing at least one big 1 big a month, yet people still complain. People always complain about everything, no matter what. DJ King Gaming says, repost player since agreed. I don't want the Switch to suffer from what the Wii U went through with announcing games years off. I hated that. Yeah. They don't understand what the Wii U went through. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, like the 2 games that they announced for 2019, which was like the 2 big games, was Fire Emblem and the Daemon Cross Machina. That game, looks like it's gonna be ready early 2019 based on like the demo. They had the demo playing and like it was a go. I mean, obviously they still need to add some things in, but it looked great. So that game's actually looking like it's gonna be ready to go early 2019, like a February, something like that, you know. And I think Fire Emblem will make it before. I think Fire Emblem will be a March or April title. So I think Nintendo will have enough there. So yeah. Oh yeah, shout outs to sorry, Alton V hit us with a $1.99 donation through Super Chat. It says that RE2 love in the thumbnail though. Yeah, we'll be talking about RE2 in just a bit, guys. So hang on to that. Or if you guys want to mention your RE2 thoughts, I mean, obviously I love RE2. I love Leon S. Kennedy. He's my favorite Resident Evil character. So I think that I watched the gameplay for Resident Evil 2 Remake. It looks amazing, and it's coming out early 2019. So I'm hyped. I'm ready to play it. I'll definitely be playing it on the channel. I'll be playing it day 1. So yeah, looking good. So sorry about that, Alton. Sorry about that, man. The talk says players, since people are too enamored by the hype culture surrounding E3 and must defend it as the end all be all. Well, I mean, the hype culture around E3 is like this year in particular, like the paying for world premieres. Like Microsoft essentially bought their way to a victory, if you're gonna call it that, or having the best E3 by announcing games, world premieres of games that are gonna be on other systems. So the problem that I have with this is that if you're a multi-platform owner and you're looking, okay, well, who had the best? And like, let's say you prefer playing games on PlayStation and all the games that you world premiered are going to not be played on the Xbox that they're trying to promote, and you're going to be playing them on your PS4, then how did Microsoft win? That's the problem with multiplats. It's great to see them, but saying, oh, who shells out the most money to show a world premiere and somehow that factors into you winning the presentation is a bit lame to me. So that's why I think that this whole who won or lost is so dumb. Because, I mean, showing off, it's like, who goes first? Who goes first and who pays for the multiplat? You know what I'm saying? To market it first. Is that how you win E3, by having games that you can play on your competitor systems as well, but you pay to show it first? That almost seems like to me like it's not cheating, but it almost seems to me it's like it's a very scummy way of saying we have nothing to show for you guys for first-party games. Oh, so let's just go ahead and let's butter them up with these world premieres of Devil May Cry and stuff. When we all know good and well that Devil May Cry will probably play better on a base PS4 than an Xbox One S, unless you have like an Xbox One X. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know, that's the thing that I'm saying, because chances are Devil May Cry, like, you know, Japan, you know, Capcom is going to make sure that the Devil May Cry runs best on PS4, a baseline PS4 for Japanese users too. So I don't know. That's just my thought process. I mean, I get it and I understand. That's why I gave Microsoft you know, I guess they had the best show because it was the most streamlined and had like a lot of games in it. But personally, my own personal opinion on it, it's like they're paying. I mean, they're showing off a bunch of games that I'm gonna be playing on my PS4. How do you win? How do you win when you do that? You know. But whatever. Excuse me. Kid Vitatis says, player, since we have enough games, I don't know why people are upset. No, there's never enough games. You can always have more. But like I think people wanted a better like streamlined show. If they, like let's say Nintendo spent more time on like Dragon Ball FighterZ, or let's say Nintendo announced Starlink Battle for Atlas, and they put like more time into those games. Maybe they showed those off for a little bit more. People wouldn't be complaining. People were just there's a lot of. I'm gonna say there's a lot, but there's people who just don't like Smash Brothers as much as other people. So they're like, oh, what? You showed a whole Smash Brothers Direct inside your Nintendo presentation, but Nintendo does not care. They will put a Smash Brothers Direct inside of a Nintendo Direct and show that E3. They don't care. That's their presentation. Deal with it, you know? That's it. Avedon donated $5, said, but Nintendo had the worst presentation. Shout out to Avedon. Make sure you check out my boy Avedon Smith. Fantastic channel. I don't think Nintendo had the worst presentation. It wasn't even close. I think, personally for me, I mean, I really didn't like Sony's as much as other people tried to like it. They had technical issues, and they had a dude playing a banjo for like 3 minutes, you know? The Ghost of Tsushima demo, the graphics were impressive, but the combat was far behind what we've seen from other games. So, I mean, while it looked pretty, do I think that the game's going to be good? I mean, I'm going to buy it, but I have no idea at this point, you know, how good the game is going to be, you know. But thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. I think the worst presentation was EA by far. I mean, Tyke says Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. Yeah, I disagree. Let's see here. The Spider-Man looks amazing. Yeah, Spider-Man looks amazing, but they've been showing Spider-Man it's been looking amazing for 3 years. You're showing off games that you've already revealed multiple times for 3 years now. I mean, it's like, yeah, basically switch to PC. I get that. Yeah, E3, it is what it is. Nobody wins. Everybody just has their own opinions. Michael AT says, how many new characters do you think Smash will have added? Well, if you count all the returning people, I mean, I think they're going to have at least maybe 15 new characters or something, 10 to 15, maybe a little bit less. They're not going to have like a ton. They're not going to be like 20 or something like that. Nobody's trying to hate on you. SAK David, nobody's trying to hate on you that Microsoft had a solid conference or not. My problem with Microsoft's conference is that you guys, like, people that are praising it to death are literally just getting literally paid off because Microsoft is paying to show world premieres to you guys. Like, is that the I get it. I get that people think it like, but to me, we've seen conferences better. There's been so many better conferences, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, the pacing and the format was really good for Microsoft this year. My issue was that they didn't address what people thought, what people forgot to address. Like, you know, people that were telling them like, "Hey, Microsoft, what are you gonna have for 2018 in terms of games?" Like with Nintendo, you're gonna have Pokemon Let's Go. You're gonna have first party games. You're gonna have Super Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Super Mario Party. Like, you're gonna have The World Ends With. I mean, if you're gonna count that as a first party game, Nintendo's publishing it, but it's Square Enix. But whatever. You know, you're gonna have that exclusive, or let's just say exclusive, right? You're gonna have The World Ends With You. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have quite a number of you know, games published by Nintendo. So in addition to some third party, I mean, obviously Octopath. You know, that's another game. We have Captain Toad. That's another game that's coming second half. You know, those are two, you know, big exclusive second half. We have Starlink Battle for Atlas with exclusive, you know, content. Dragon Ball FighterZ is finally coming over. We got Paladins, Fortnite, and Hollow Knight all dropped on the same day, which I downloaded all 3 of those games. I mean, there's plenty to play. So in my opinion, like I said, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, like personally, for my own opinion, Microsoft had the best show when they just showed us a bunch of multiplats that I will probably get on my PS4. Like, I don't give somebody points for saying, oh, world premiere of Devil May Cry 5, great. Oh, but I got a PS4 Pro because it's cheaper and Sony has more games, so I'd rather just get a PS4 Pro. You know what I'm saying? And Sony has more first-party games. So, I don't know. To me, it just seems like a lame way to win E3 by buying world premieres of exclusives, or sorry, of games that are on all the systems. You know, that's just a lame way to win E3, you know. But yeah, Spider-Man looks amazing, but like I said, but whatever. Will you stream the gameplay of Octo expansion tonight? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have to do a lot of stuff. I gotta get Hollow Knight, I gotta get Paladins, and I gotta get Fortnite content up. So your boys behind a little bit. Shout outs to Leo Aguilar with the $1.69 donation through Streamlabs. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that. He says Microsoft is not original. They literally bought studios to make games for the system. Also, I can hear your Super Smash Bros. Ultimate theme song. Yeah, we can play that for you. Well, there's nothing wrong with buying studios, like to put into your first party studio. There's nothing wrong. There's not anything particularly wrong with that. I just find it funny that they did it 5 years into the generation. So essentially, they're getting ready for next gen, you know, which is fine. They want to get ready for next gen. You obviously have to be ready for next gen. Microsoft already announced the codename for the next, or already said the codename for the next system. It's called Scarlet. The codename for the next system is Scarlet. So there you go. You know. So yeah, they're gearing up for that next system, guys. All right, so let's keep on going down here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and skip over some of the comments. Yo, shout outs to Hamad with the $5 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let me go ahead and read off your comment. It says, yo, OJ, how's it going, my dude? When will we get to see Toby, OJ? I missed that guy. LOL. Can you play Fairy Tail, Dragon's Force OST? Fairy Tail, Dragon Force OST. Please, thanks, man. Yeah, no problem, Hamad. Yeah, so what you said, which guy? Toby, OJ? So which one do you guys want to see first? You guys want to see business Toby, or you guys want to see hater Toby in a video? To be honest, I've been having a little bit of a creative block with those two characters. I don't know what to do with them next, so at some point we'll bring them back. I thought about doing like a conference review as like hater Toby or business Toby. So maybe you guys will get that after my E3, after E3's done, so everyone knows it's a joke. So I don't do it during E3, so you guys think I'm serious. So maybe I'll bring hater Toby or business Toby back, like, to grade a conference, you know, or just grade all 3 of them, like in one go, like a short video where I just grade all 3 of them and just kind of like make weird jokes, you know, in terms of stuff like that. So, so yeah, there are already they're gearing up for that next system. So yeah, I'm excited. 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 I'm exci Okay, hold up. Fairy Tail is an anime? Okay, so, Hamad, I cannot play Fairy Tail. If that's an anime, like DJ King, I cannot play that. So, Hamad, you want to give me, like, video game music, guys? Give me video game music and, like, not Legend of Zelda or not Super Mario Odyssey. Or not, yeah, not those. Give me something else. Yeah, give me something else, and I'll play for you. So, Hamad, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Make sure you tag my name. I thought Fairy Tail was a video game, but apparently it's not, says DJ King. Let's see here. All right, so you guys can keep on going with your reactions. What you guys think in terms of your conferences? What are you guys' conferences in terms of your order? And I'll react to them. Don't get upset if I don't like your, not don't like, but if I disagree with you, that's okay. You guys are allowed to disagree with me. It's fine. It's not a big deal, you know. I just Quantum L. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been in here from the beginning. I just answered that question with the Octo expansion. I said that I'm not sure because I have a lot of stuff to stream. I literally just answered that. So yeah. Alonzo Vine says, and guys, hold on to your questions till the end. We're not talking about Octo expansion, guys. It's not Q&A. We're still talking about Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo conferences. Let's talk about that. You can talk about everything else. Wait till the very end. You've been here long enough, Quantum L. You know the questions are at the end. Guys, I only play music on donation requests. Otherwise, I have what you guys are doing right here. Hey, play this, play this, play this, play this. You know. So yeah. So that's it. One of the Penguins says, I don't understand why people are giving Microsoft so much credit when they paid to have world premieres and have the first conference chronologically. To the victor goes the spoils, right? To the victor goes the spoils. Hamad, I have not seen your next music request, so without a next music request, you can, I'm not really sure. Let's see. We'll just play some Engage the Enemy in the meantime. Avidin, I knew you were joking about that, Avidin. I follow you on Twitter, my guy. I knew you were joking. I didn't respond to you as if you weren't joking though. I wasn't trying to be serious. I was just talking about like what some of the people that were saying back to you and all that. You know what I'm saying? Player says you should play the song Fire Emblem trailer was amazing. Models, guys, listen to me. Listen to me. I understand the music requests, okay? But I only play music requests on donations. Otherwise, I get, like a bunch of you guys have been doing, ask me for this song, this song, this song, this song. I only play it on donations, okay? So if you want a music song play, then you just, you put a donation. And then you ask me what song you want. Otherwise, I'm going to have a million people tell me to play a bunch of different songs, okay? So I know some of you guys are new. I get that. Some of you guys have been here. So that's just what it is. Otherwise, I get a million. I have 200-something plus people in here. So yeah. Squid Vicious Player says, why do people need to pick a winner? Personally speaking, I want E3 because there are some great games coming out and I'm really excited about it. And Octo Amiibo. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think people need to pick a winner because that's just, I mean, that's just what people do. It's like human nature to pick a winner. You know what I'm saying? They were all, AV says they were all average to me, but they had the games I want from the big three conferences. Well, there you go. What did Microsoft show that is coming out this year? They showed Horizon or whatever, or Forza. They showed Forza. That's the only game that's coming out this year that they showed, like first party game. Unless that Ori and the Blind Forest game, unless that's coming out this year. But they showed one game essentially that's coming out this year, and that's it. SAK David says Sony was okay. Games are exciting, but their format and presentation was awful. Same for their streams. Well, there you go. Party Man says Nintendo won E3 for me. Yeah, there's a winner. Player says, did you get Valkyria Chronicles 4? Wait, oh, did Valkyria Chronicles 4 get delayed? No, Valkyria Chronicles 4 didn't get delayed. Player says, Fire Blast says, E3's least favorite, EA, Sony, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Microsoft, Nintendo. That's a weird way of putting it. You should have just said your favorite and then list them from there instead of going from least favorite to okay, well, that's one way to do it. If you want to, let's see. Hey everyone, did I miss anything? No, you're good, J2 Blue. OJ, what's your usual Smash characters? My mains from Smash 4 were Sheik and Palutena. With Smash 5, I'm going to be using Sheik, Wolf, Palutena, And I'm gonna try to learn how to use ices, ice climbers, and whatever other new characters that come, I'll see. But yeah. All right, take it easy, Danny Skelling. Thanks for coming out to the stream, homie. Appreciate that. E3 is all about the gamers. There you go. Jordan, the best is honestly, I honestly didn't think Nintendo did a good job this year. That's your opinion. I disagree. I think that was okay. Smash Brothers is awesome. That new game, the Damon Cross Machina, looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. And they showed off Fire Emblems. And the Xeno 2 DLC was amazing as well. So I think that was good enough. I think that was a good job, in my opinion. I don't know what else people were thinking. I think a lot of people who say, oh, that they didn't do good at all. I think people get their expectations way too high. I mean, you get Dragon Ball FighterZ, you get Paladins, you get Fortnite, you get all these games dropped on the same day. I mean, they had a good stream of games. They had games launched that day. Third-party support was incoming there. I really don't see what people were expecting. I'm not trying to say that they did like the best job, but what were you? Like, you say, oh, they didn't do a good job. Like, what were you expecting? Were you expecting like a million more games? I mean, I don't understand what people were expecting to say that all the conferences did a good job. Now, the present, like the format for Sony's was horrible, but in terms of like once they got everything under control and they were able to show the games, it was fine. I said that on my live stream. I said that, you know, it was fine. It was nobody did. Everyone did a good job. Nobody did bad. Nobody did like an F. The only person who did bad was EA. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only company that did bad. Everyone else did an okay job, but I don't see how people can sit here respectably and say, oh, Nintendo shows off Smash Brothers. They show off a brand new mech game that looks amazing. They show off Fire Emblem for the first time. They get Dragon Ball FighterZ. They get Paladins, Fortnite, all of that day one right there that you can play right after that. Hollow Knight, all these cool games. B-Roll, Starlink, B-Roll, a bunch of other third-party games as well. And then all of a sudden they have a bad showing. I mean, I don't think that. Not if you didn't think like the format was good, I get that. But to say they didn't do a good job, I think that's ridiculous to say Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo didn't do a good job at E3. That's in their conferences. Like I said, outside of Sony's snafus with the formatting and moving people from one place to another, outside of that, the actual conference was okay. Which I said I gave them, I think like a C+. I gave them like a C+. I think I said like D or C or something like that. So it wasn't bad. And 5 being average. So let me just go and give 5 being average. I gave them like a 6 or a 7. You know what I'm saying? I gave Microsoft like an 8 or something like that. I gave Nintendo objectively, I gave Nintendo like a C+ or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And or like a B-, you know? So objectively speaking, they were all okay. They were all good. Nobody really had a bad showing, which I don't, that's from gamers, I don't get. Everyone's been crying for Fortnite, been crying for Dragon Ball FighterZ. You get official announcements. Oh, they didn't do a good job. Yeah, everyone's been crying. Go back and look when Dragon Ball FighterZ was announced. Why isn't this on Switch? Fortnite. Why isn't this on Switch? Where is it at? Where's Fire Emblem? Show me Fire Emblem. Show me Smash Brothers. Show me these games. You get those games shown, and oh, they just didn't do a good job. You know, I don't get that. Like I said, the only thing for me is I didn't like the format of Sony's show. The games were fine. The games were fine. Hamad, you should have put your actual message in there so I could have seen what you said instead of saying, I guess you missed you should have put it again. Let me see if I can find it, Hamad. Let me see if I can find it. Player, since people were expecting Animal Crossing and Metroid Prime 4, well, you shouldn't be expecting everything. You should not be expecting everything. You shouldn't. You honestly should not be expecting that. You shouldn't. You should just go in with the open mind and be like, okay, well, Nintendo said we're gonna be talking about Super Smash Brothers and games that are coming out in 2018. That's what Nintendo said going into the show. Sony said we're gonna be focusing on these 4 games, deep dives, and then we're gonna have a few surprises here and there. I went into the mindset of Sony's show thinking just that. Deep dives into certain games and a few surprises here and there. That's what I got. Good show. I went into Nintendo's. They're going to have some games for 2018 and also I look at Super Smash Brothers. That's what they gave us. So if you go in expecting Animal Crossing, which is not even a confirmed game, there's no Animal Crossing is not confirmed for Switch. So people who are expecting Animal Crossing, okay, or if you're expecting Metroid Prime 4 is not confirmed for 2018. I don't know why people are expecting that when it wasn't confirmed, and Nintendo gave you a little bit of a basis to kind of see, you know, what you're going to be getting. So that's the thing that I want. I don't. That's your fault. That's not Nintendo's fault. That whoever was expecting Metroid Prime 4 and Animal Crossing, that's your fault, because Nintendo clearly said one thing or another. So like if you're expecting, like, I don't know, Uncharted 6 or whatever, or Uncharted 5, because there's already Uncharted 5. If you're expecting Uncharted 5 and there's no Uncharted, are you going to get mad that there's no Uncharted? No, Sony never said there's going to be Uncharted. There is no Uncharted, you know? Or if you're expecting Ratchet and Clank Infinity or Sly Cooper Infinity or something like that, or Sly Cooper Awesomeness, you know, like, Sony never said there's going to be Sly Cooper. Why are you expecting something that they never said there was going to be there? You know what I'm saying? So, shout outs to Danny Skelling with the $11.56 donation. It says, so hyped for Octo expansion tonight. Do you know what time it drops? Thanks for all the hard work, OJ. I have no idea what time it drops. I'm guessing it'll drop by 9 p.m. my time. So that'll be 12 Eastern. So I'm guessing it drops then. So thank you for the $11.56 donation, though. I do appreciate that, homie. Really do. Also, shout outs to Michael AT with the $3 donation through Super Chats. Do you think Rex and Pyra can make it to Ultimate? I think there's a chance. There's definitely a chance, yeah. You show Smash Bros. For everything you show Smash Bros. For 20 minutes. And Nintendo said that they're gonna give you a look at Smash Brothers. They already said that. They said including a look at Super Smash Brothers. They said that. They said that. That's what they said. That's what they said. They said they will give you a look. They actually named Super Smash Brothers and didn't name any other games. They said 2018 titles and Super Smash Brothers. They gave you 20 minutes of Super Smash Brothers. Sony gave you nearly 20 minutes of The Last of Us. They gave you 15 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? They gave you deep dives and long looks at other games too. Big deal. You know what I'm saying? Dank Beam Center says Nintendo won E3 in my opinion with the new mech game announcement, Mario Party, Fire Emblem, Fortnite, Hollow Knight, Xenoblade DLC, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Smash. You know, there you go. Games. I mean, it's good to actually have games that you're going to be playing this year or they're coming out early next year. But I mean, like I said, this whole one-on-one thing, blah, 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 you know. Let's see. Hamada, I need you to type the message again, Hamada. Type it one more time and I swear I'll get it this time. I swear I'll get it this time. Well, like I said, type. You can be upset. You can be upset all you want to. You can kick, rage, and scream all you want to. Go ahead and do it. But I will say this once, and I'll say it again. Nintendo will do whatever they want for E3. They said they're going to put, you know, Smash Bros. Was going to be a big focus of E3, that they're going to really reveal it there and show off what Smash Bros. Is, and they did that. If you're mad that they showed too much Smash Bros., oh well, get over it. You'll be okay. You're a big boy or girl. I'm not really sure. Maybe you're not. You'll get over it. You'll be okay. You'll probably forget a couple weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to show off Smash Brothers. That's what they wanted to do at the presentation. Sony showed off The Last of Us, a long look at The Last of Us. Who cares, man? They showed off a long look at a really good game. Who cares? They showed off new mechanics. Everyone, maybe if everyone didn't say that Smash Brothers was a freaking port, they wouldn't have was saying that like freaking months before, and maybe Nintendo wouldn't have gone to great lengths to reveal and show that it's not a port. Maybe if people weren't sitting there and saying that it was a port a million times over and being idiots, maybe they wouldn't have done that. But personally for me, I like the long look at Super Smash Bros. One, to confirm that it's not a port. And two, okay, Octopath music, I got it. And two, to let just people know, like Smash Brothers, man, like this is what we're doing with the game. This is what's going to be inside there. The Ridley trailer was put in there as well. So like I said, you can kick and scream all you want to, but like I said, they're going to have other Nintendo Directs. They're going to space out stuff, so you can get mad, but it is what it is, you know. Like, move on. So you don't have to apologize for coming out and watching me, Jazzy. Okay, well, maybe Tyke wasn't mad at that. Well, whoever was getting mad, basically, sorry, Tyke. If it wasn't you, I'm directing it towards whoever was saying, oh, well, they showed too much of this or they showed too much of that. I didn't complain one time that they showed too much of The Last of Us. Like, I didn't complain one time. It's like they show off a big game that they want to show off. It's like big deal. It's like, it's E3. They want to show off a big game. Let them show off a big game. Like, people, like, who cares? Let's see here. Octopath. But like I said, Nintendo's gonna have more Nintendo's gonna have more announcements and some prizes throughout the year, so not worried. Title theme. All right, here we go. Daisy's my girl. Make it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move on to the next thing, guys. I think we're done with the whole conferences and that garbage. So we're going to move on. But hold up. We need to move on to... We got 241 people watching and only 111 likes. So I think we need to see what we can do about that like button. It would be a shame if we can get to like 150 to 200 likes like real quickly here. That would be a shame if we can do so. So go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Please. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next thing here, guys. We're going to be talking about Resident Evil 2 Remake. This was a game that was shown off first at Sony's E3 conference, but we did know that it was coming. And then there's been a ton of gameplay on the game. Resident Evil 2 Remake is looking very, 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 very good. I like the younger Leon. It looks great. It reminds me of Resident Evil. Oh, snap. Yo, the first Toby Blaster of the day. Let's go, Toby Blaster. Let's go. Aron with the $15 donation. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that for your patronage. And he says, people need to have patience. The games will come. Last year is a great example of this. Also, can you play Mount Pyre Summit remixed by Glitch and City? Mount Pyre Summit. Okay, what? I don't know what that is. So you're gonna have to explain. Is that a video game? I don't know what all the like Glitch City and all this. I don't know. Is that a video game? Can somebody just tell me if this is a video game song or not? Because if it's not a video game song, I'm not gonna play it. If it's not something, is this copyrighted? I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. So we'll see what you guys say. So RE2 Remake. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks like Resident Evil 4. Like it looks like Resident Evil 4 in the RE engine. It looks like Resident Evil 7's graphics, you know, with third person. And then RE4, like a RE4 remake. I love it. I think it looks really good. Oh, okay. Video game remixes. Okay, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, got it. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Got it. Got it. Fan remixer. Got it. Stephen Bowen, Xbox is definitely not dead, dude. Xbox is definitely not dead. They're fine. They're fine. They're getting ready for the next one. They just bought a bunch of different studios. They're fine. All right, so let's play this. Thank you, Aron. I appreciate the $15 donation, homie. Let's play this music for you, though. Let's see. Let me make sure I input it correctly. So it's Mount Pyre Summit Remix Glitch City. All right, here we go. Thank you for the donation, and hopefully you enjoy the music. Alton, why do you go back and forth between using Streamlabs and using Super Chat? Why do you do that? I don't understand that. Is that you doing that, Alton? Let me look. Or have you just been using Super Chat? Let me see. Oh no, you've just been using Super Chat. Never mind. My bad. My bad. I thought you were going back and forth between them. Shout outs to Alton Venezuela. Hit this with the $1.99 donation to Super Chat. It says RE2 hype. Can you play Marching Yard from RE2? Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, Zema Duvant donated $5 to Super Chat. Says I was happy with what I saw. However, OJ spoiled everything because he called most of it beforehand. Love the Fire Emblem though. Well, it wasn't my fault. I did say rumor, guys. The only thing that I said that I knew was coming was Dragon Ball, right? I'm pretty sure I said I only knew was coming was Dragon Ball. So, because everyone kept on hounding me and yelling at me like, when's Dragon Ball coming? I want to play Fighter Z. I don't want Xenoverse. I was like, guys, just be patient. First, like, I thought about telling you guys like last year, but then you guys, like, everyone just kept on bombarding me. I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. And then this year, I just got tired of it. I got tired of everyone saying, I want Fighter Z. Xenoverse isn't good. I want Fighter Z. Just, okay, just shut up. We're getting Dragon Ball Fighters this year. Let them port it. So I just got frustrated with everyone tweeting at me saying, where's Fighter Z for Switch? Bandai
Bandai Namco, Switches are selling so good, and look at, we all bought Xenoverse, and we're not getting Fighter Z! This isn't fair!
Everyone kept on freaking tweeting me. So I just said, screw it. I'm gonna just tell you guys that it's coming so you guys would get off my back. So I just said, okay, I'll tell you guys. Everything else was, I said rumor and all that, but I said for sure Fighter Z was coming, so I would stop with the tweets. I'd get at least 2 to 3 tweets a day about Fighter Z. Is Fighter Z? Is Fighter Z? The questions in the chat: is Fighter Z coming? Is Fighter Z coming? Is Fighter Z coming? This game better sell 10 million copies on Switch after all the complaining people did for Fighter Z. Jesus. Yeah. Or yeah, players. This is one of the drawbacks of knowing things before everyone else. Yeah. Shout out to Physique Gamer, fanboys. Well, it's not even about fanboys. It's just about desperate, thirsty Switch fans that can't wait for announcements. That can't read between the lines in terms of what Bandai Namco has hinted multiple times that Fighter Z is coming to the Switch. They've essentially said it multiple times, but fans just don't. For them that means that's as good as a no. So I got mad and just said it's coming. Hold on to questions, guys. Hold on to questions. We'll answer questions at the end. We'll have a Q&A at the end. So if you guys have any more on Resident Evil Remake, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to talk about Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Did you win the bet? Of course I won the bet, Andrew. I said that Dragon Ball FighterZ would be coming to the Switch in 2018. The other guy said that it didn't. It was a pretty clear black and white bet, you know? Like, I won the bet because Dragon Ball FighterZ was officially announced for the Switch. So I won. He just needs to pay me. He said he has to wait a couple weeks, so I'm guessing he has to wait till payday. So there you go. All right, this is Marshalling Land. Marshalling Land. Marshalling Yard. Sorry, Marshalling Yard from RE2. All right, shout out to the RE2 hype. Let's see if we can get a. There we go. All right, so what do you guys think about RE2? You're only thirsty for Sony water? Let's go. Let's get the 150 likes. Let's go. Hype man Zach Brown, thank you. Resident Evil Remake. That's a weird way of abbreviating it, but okay. Yeah, it looks cool. Black 405 says it looks very good. Glad the remake isn't first person either. Yeah, it zooms in really close, like on the. It's third person, but it zooms in really close. Aaron says Monster Hunter GU isn't coming to the Switch because Capcom is busy with the world. Monster Hunter GU, is that Monster Hunter Ultimate? Or sorry, what, Monster Hunter World? What? Monster Hunter GU isn't coming to the Switch? What do you mean GU? What's Monster Hunter GU? Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? That is coming to the Switch. What are you talking about, Aaron? OJ, Fireblast says, OJ, I'm excited for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Looks amazing. I will pick it up because I have never played RE2. You never played RE2 before. You're in for a treat. RE2 is really good. Intentional says player, since I just think they should have gone ham. It's Switch's second year with all the good Switches selling. I'm surprised that it isn't getting support it deserves. Your thought process is exactly the reason why every year I say E3 is not the be all end all for the Nintendo Switch. You're saying that they should go ham, but there's still other events. They already had directs earlier in the year. They had a direct earlier in the year announcing stuff. They had another direct which announced Smash Brothers and other stuff. And they had this one here which announced some new games too. They like to put it out throughout the year. It's not about going ham at one event. It's about spacing out announcements throughout the year so you have announcements throughout the year. I thought we liked Nintendo Directs, or should they just announce everything at E3 and have no other announcements for the rest of the year? What kind of thought process? Like, can somebody explain to me, and I'm not trying to hate on you, but can you explain to me this thought process of going ham and revealing everything at one point? Is that what they should do? So then when do we get announcements other times? So then what else do we get? Nothing else for the rest of the year? What's wrong with spacing out announcements? What's wrong with getting announcements throughout the year? Like, why is this a problem? Why is this a problem with some people? Like, do you want to eat all your food in one sitting in one meal? Like, or do you space things out? I mean, I don't get this. I'll never understand this thought process. Since the beginning of Nintendo Directs, I will never understand this E3, Western E3, and like, why? Like, who cares if the Switch's second year? What does that have to do with announcements being throughout the whole year and them blowing out everything at E3? Can anybody explain to me why that's a good idea? Why is announcing everything at E3 a good idea? What benefit does Nintendo have announcing everything they're going to do at E3, games that we're not going to play for years. Everything at E3. What benefit does that do? I want to know. Give me some actual benefits that does than actually having a spaced out, balanced year with announcements throughout to keep people informed. Let me know. Let me know. Somebody give me the benefits of that. We're going to go ahead and change the Resident Evil topic because this is something that I hear all the time on Twitter. A lot of my users say this. So I want to know, can somebody convince me that announcing everything and going ham at one game show where there's a ton of different companies all announcing things and you're going to be fighting for airtime because there's people watching a bunch of different things. Why is this a good idea? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me why this is a good idea. I want to know. And I'll read other stuff with Resident Evil. We'll talk about this and Resident Evil. So I'll read both. Superfly Wolfenstein 2 on the Switch on June 29th, 2018. Okay, he's talking to somebody else. Xbox's fault. Blue Bull says Xbox's fault. It's the Microsoft mindset, okay? No, I'm telling somebody, I'm telling whoever that can sit here, whoever believes that Nintendo should have done way more and announced way more and have less for later in the year, tell me why this is a good idea. Tell me why it's a good idea. I want to know how that benefits all of us gamers with a bunch of announcements at E3 and not announcements in the rest, like spaced out. Please let me know. Because like last year we got Bayonetta at the Game Awards. So we should just reveal everything at Bayonetta right now at this point. You know, last year we got Doom, Wolfenstein, Resident Evil all announced at Nintendo Direct after E3. We should have all that announced right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, why is this a good idea? And this would kill me in terms of covering stuff. Can somebody tell me this? DJ Fresh with the $15 donation says, thank you for the $15 donation, Toby Blaster. Let's go. And he said, DJ Fresh 82, $15 donation says, hello, OJ. Enjoyed all the E3 conferences. The weakest would probably be EA. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yep. Nintendo opened up their conference with the Damon Cross Machina blew me away. Metal music all the way. In my opinion, a lot was shown, not just flashy cinematics. Thanks, OJ. No problem, dude. I appreciate the $15 donation. Do appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, I thought all the conferences were good. They all showed some good stuff. They all had good stuff. I want to see somebody who says it's a good idea to just go ham at one thing. Somebody give me some good reasons. Let's see here. No Bayonetta 3 at E3. And your point, there wasn't Bayonetta 3 at E3 last year either. They announced it at the Game Awards. What's your point? Everything Nintendo. What's your point? Switch Station 5 donated $5. I can't wait for the second half of this year and next year. Not only are we getting a plethora of games, but we're getting good quality games. Plus, more will be announced this year. Needless to say, my pockets and my wife hates me. LOL. Yo, shout out to Switch Station. Yo, shout out to my boy. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out my boy Switch Station. He does a good channel. And thank you for the donations, guy. Thank you, DJ Fresh. I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, bottom of my little ninja heart. And also, thank you, Switch Station, as well. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate that. Aaron says, Flash, it's the internet. That's all you need to know. Marco Hoffman says, I remember LA Noir announced out of nowhere on Twitter. Yeah. What's the soundtrack in the background? That was Resident Evil 2, The Marshalling Yard. Resident Evil 2, The Marshalling Yard. Player says, there are no benefits. LOL. Okay, I'll tell you why. I got nothing. Okay. I need somebody to tell me why E3 needs to be me versus Real Gamer. That's not it. We already did that once, and trust me, it wouldn't go well. I do a lot more research than he does. Real Gamer's more of a knee-jerk reaction type of guy, which is cool. I like Real Gamer. I watch his podcast and all that, but he's more of a knee-jerk reaction, and I'm more of like a research and like know what happened before, you know. So it'd be weird. Announcing everything at E3 is awesome because reasons. I think we live in the instant gratification society. Sadly, everyone wants everything and they want it now. You know, there we go. Can anybody give me like a real, does anybody think it's a good idea and give me some solid reasons why everything should be announced at E3 or Nintendo should just go ham? I mean, can anybody get, and I'm not trying to hate, I just want to know, like, I want to hear some real reasons why. And all I've heard is, oh, well, E3 is the biggest trade show in the West, and E3 being the biggest trade show in the West, what does that do? Who gives a crap? Nintendo, if E3 is so big to Nintendo, why didn't they show off their Switch at Nintendo? They didn't show their Switch off at Nintendo. So does Nintendo care that E3 is the biggest trade show in the West? Nintendo doesn't care. So can anybody give me any real reasons why? And we can continue talking about it. I just want to know, because I'm hearing this a lot, but I still have not seen any valid reasons why it's a great idea to blow everything out at E3. Like, why is that a good idea? I could suppose it comes down to personal preference as to whether you want to have a constant stream of content or a super hype announcements all at once. Reggie for Smash, where's my donuts? Okay. Let's see here. I think it's a good idea because it gets players hyped. Okay. Joe, you said JK though. Like DJ Fish, like OJ said, Nintendo don't play all their cards at E3. I'm sad that a little triangle was not representing Reggie's hair. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. J2 says, I've never played RE2, but I might try it out. Yeah, it's a really good game, dude. It's a really good game. Nintendo doesn't care about their stocks. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't care about their stocks. They have like $1 gazillion in the bank. I don't even know why that's like a point of discussion. Like, why should we care about stocks? I mean, I might mention like, oh yeah, their stocks are down a lot. Their stocks are up a lot. Like, who cares? It doesn't change literally anything. Nintendo's such a weird privately traded company. They're not Facebook. They're not Amazon. They're not anything like that. Nintendo has seriously like $1 gajillion in the bank. They're doing well. They're going to sell their system. Nintendo stocks literally have no effect on anything. They really don't. Nobody cares. Nobody, unless you're an investor. But even if you're an investor, then you can buy more stocks and then wait for the inevitable surge in stocks, like when Pokemon Let's Go and Smash Brothers comes out, and then you can sell your stocks and make money. So I mean, this whole Nintendo stocks widely go up and down all the time. Like it's relevant. It's irrelevant to gaming, to gaming at all. Well, I mean, Grubby K9, I see what you're saying. I wouldn't say Nintendo doesn't need E3. Nintendo just doesn't need to rely upon E3. Like, it's like like I said before, it's like their be-all, end-all. But I see what you're saying. Papa Dots 21 says, OJ, that's how things used to be. Everything was at E3. That's false. Nintendo used to run a thing called Space World. And at Space World, they would actually show off games and show off things for the first time. They used to run that every single year. So that's false. Everything wasn't at E3. There was actually exclusive announcements that Nintendo would do at Space World beforehand. So no, that's false. Mr. V says, Parsons, people also hype themselves up to much, and when they don't get what they have in their mind, they come away disappointed. People just want to shock and surprise the oh my gosh moment. Okay, I get that. The only reason I could come up with some people being so demanding is that it is for investors managing stock portfolios to have the estimates or buy or sell, but again, the average gamer just conditioned. Okay. If this direct wasn't at E3, people would have lose their minds. They got their hopes up high because it's E3, but I don't see why. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. If somebody continuously slaps you in the face every year at noon, every year you get slapped in the face at noon, let's just say New Year's Eve, right at midnight, right at New Year's Eve, you get slapped. Somebody slaps the crap out of you every single year for the past 5 years. What are you going to be expecting the next year? You're going to be expecting somebody to slap the crap out of you the following year right at that time because you have been slapped so many times. Now, Nintendo literally has not had a great E3 since 2014. The last time that you could say that they went all out. And that's because the Wii U was getting bopped, okay? And they felt that they needed to really bring to the table some stuff. And the format and presentation was snappy. They had a lot of games. They were bringing it to the forefront. They were trying as hard as they could. Outside of that, Nintendo has had subpar to average E3s or just meh E3s since 2011. 2011, 2012, and heck, 2009 wasn't even that great. 2010 was okay. 2009 wasn't even that great. It was better than 2008. 2008 was one of the worst. But if you go over the past decade of Nintendo E3s, you can literally pick out maybe 3 of them that were halfway, that were people would say would be good. The rest of them were okay, not bad, to average to the consumer, like general consumer says, oh, well, I love this certain game, this certain game, this certain game. There have never been like universally praised E3s. Nintendo has slapped you at E3 pretty much for a decade now for the general consumer with average to below average E3s, okay? So I don't know why people expect something to be amazingly great at E3 every single year when it hasn't been like that in years. You've been getting slapped for years. 2015 was comically bad. 2016 had 1 game, and everyone was happy with that. People were more impressed with E3 2016 with Legend of Zelda, where they only had 1 game, than they are with this year's E3. And go back and look at some of the impressions. Go back when people were saying, oh, well, Nintendo won E3 with 1 game. Smash Brothers is 1 game, and they had more than that. And people are upset with this. I just noticed that. Oh my gosh. They had 1 exciting game. And you're like, wow, Zelda's amazing. And it wasn't even Zelda on the Switch. It was Zelda on the Wii U. It wasn't even Zelda on the Switch. It was Zelda. Nintendo, just a couple of years ago, they showed you one game. Oh my gosh. Shout outs to Switch Station with the $10 donation. So you got kind of like a combined Toby Blaster. Shout outs, man. He says, remember when we didn't have E3? My how spoiled the gaming community has gotten. Reggie has can put and said that there will be known announcements in the upcoming weeks/months. What does the 5 finger say to the face? Slap. Yeah, I mean, I already know this. We all already know that there's going to be more Nintendo Directs, but Reggie has to say it again. You know, so yeah, man. Oh man. Let's see. Casually Mario says, players, since I suppose they could want to do a blowout of games in order to appeal to the gamers or casuals that may not be dedicated enough to watch Nintendo Directs. Well, all you gotta say to the casuals is Fortnite is on Switch. Fortnite's on Switch, and then the casuals go download Fortnite. 2 million downloads in 24 hours. So that's all you gotta say is that. Shout out to Nintentional. Says, let me guess, Panic Button is porting Diablo 3. I have no idea what Panic Button is. Well, hold up, that's a lie. I don't know if they're porting. I don't know if they're porting Diablo 3. I don't know if they have a contract to port Diablo 3 or not. That's my guess. But thank you for the $1.99 donation. I appreciate that. Intentional. Also, Switch Station. Thank you so much for the combined Toby Blaster. Appreciate that. Not saying it's right, but the psychology makes sense. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess that's true, Jazzy. Yeah, I guess. The Jock and Balkin says people were so excited for E3 because of all the leaks and speculation over the YouTube. They weren't expecting the slap. Well, everything that was leaked was what came true. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ, the Killer Queen Black, Overcooked 2, all that stuff was everything that was leaked. Ridley, all that stuff, that was all true. Smash Brothers, even Smash Brothers being more fast-paced, melee action, that type of deal, like, excuse me, that was all true. So all the leaks were true for the most part. Although, like, more, excuse me, more credible leaks, I should say. You don't remember the lines where Zelda were crazy? Yeah, the lines for Zelda were crazy. You should see the lines for, have you seen the lines for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee? They're insane. They're absolutely insane. Shout outs to Kenyatta Ali, donated $4 to Super Chat. It says, just became a Patreon. Love the channel, bro. Yo, shout outs. Thank you, Kenyatta Ali. I do appreciate the Patreon love. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. OJ knows something. I know 1 + 1 = 2. That's what I know. Ian Hesh says, Player Essence. One thing I'm upset about Smash coming this December. I mean, I can't even get into the game awards like Breath of the Wild, just like Xenoblade 2 probably gets no attention during that time. Well, the Game Awards is early December, so they might work with Nintendo to get Smash Brothers in there. So it just depends. We'll have to wait and oh, you mean like a Game of the Year? Oh, okay, yeah, it'll win next year though. It'll be okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It'll be okay for next year. Well, okay, Astroth, you gotta calm down with the language. You gotta calm down with the language, Astroth. I hear what you're saying with Sony. We'll just go ahead and get into Q&A, guys. Was there anything else I was supposed to talk about? So let's go ahead and get into Q&A because you guys are asking me a bunch of questions and just kind of we're talking about. Okay, ask me questions about Smash Brothers too, because I put Smash Brothers Ultimate and more. So ask me questions about Smash Brothers Ultimate if you want to ask me questions about Smash Brothers. And anything else that you guys want to ask me about, because that is in the title, so I want to make sure that I talk about Smash Brothers at some point. Which, did I already talk about Smash? I did talk about Smash Brothers already, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, ask me whatever you guys want. Questions, comments, concerns, tag me at Player Essence, put at Player Essence. When you put at Player Essence, it highlights it in orange for me so I can actually know, I can actually see it, because there's 200 plus people in here, so, and a lot of you guys are writing comments, so. Player Essence, hint Essence time? What do you mean? What do you mean, Aaron? Let's see here. PUBG won an award and it wasn't released yet. That's funny. You spelled my name wrong, Hollow, but I'll read what you have to say. It says Hollow says, after rewatching the Invitational, it looks like there's one level to rage, and you only have to rage and you only have rage when you hit 120%. Yeah, that's the thing. Remember, Hollow, when I was talking about it and I was saying, is rage the same? Because what I noticed is that rage wasn't killing. It didn't seem like rage was as much as a factor in it, and like Have you guys, I mean, I saw this on Twitter, but have you guys ever punched a balloon? And this is not my own comment, but have you guys ever punched a balloon, like punch a balloon hard and see how a balloon moves through the air? And like I said, this is not what I heard this from somebody else on Twitter. That's how the knockback works in Smash, or how it looks in Smash. It looks like when a balloon gets punched and it just kind of just moves all weirdly, like in one frame, but it's like moving. You know what I'm saying? Like the characters aren't really like, the characters just like stop and like moves really quickly. It reminds me of Melee, you know, kind of like a Melee-esque type of thing. So that's good. So to me, it's like, yeah, like Rage has definitely been toned down. You get one level of Rage, 120%. That makes more sense. I like that more than being killed at, you know, 40% with Sheik because somebody has 100 and, you know, or 100 Rage or 70 something Rage and Sheik is super light. So yeah. Danny, good point, Hollow. If you got more Smash stuff, I know you're a technical Smash player, so if you got more Smash stuff that you want to talk about with me, please let me know. Danny Skelling says, PlayerSense, what is your opinion about the future consoles being only streaming machines on cloud servers, considering a lot of people everywhere got really bad internet? I don't think it's ever going to be like that. I think it's really going to focus towards that now, but they're still going to be able to let you have ways to play normal. The companies won't move completely over to a streaming type of deal until everyone gets good internet, and that's not going to be till, you know, 30 years or 40 years, but you have to start laying the groundwork for that now, you know. Squid Vicious says, PlayerSense, how do you think easy short hopping and perfect shielding will impact gameplay? Yeah, I think it makes for a more fast paced and less input errors. That's the biggest thing, because now that you can short hop by pressing the 2 buttons, you won't accidentally full hop, and it'll be easier for you guys, everyone else, to short hop and get those in. So for example, Marth has less landing lag on his fairs according to Mr. R. So now you'll be able to short hop fair. So that means like when you do like a little tiny hop, guys, and you do your forward air attack. So with Marth, so you'll be able to string those together quickly. So it's a more of a pacing and a flow thing to cut down on input errors and also improve just the quality of gameplay with faster paced gameplay. So I like it. I think it's going to make for a faster paced game. I think it's going to make it to where we're going to go from maybe from 2 stocks in Smash 4 to 3 stocks. I think that could potentially be it. I mean, maybe they'll still do 2 stocks. But I think there's a very good potential that this could be 3 stock, you know, because the game is faster paced. I mean, you can beat people quicker. But there's still, I mean, it's still kind of Smash 4-y, but it's definitely a lot faster. But I liked how one-on-one battles, the damage input is more. So you can rack up damage very quickly in one-on-one battles. So I really like that about the game. So that's gonna, like I said, I think they really could move over to 3 stocks in Smash and in Smash 5. So that's good. Let's see here. Hamad says, PlayerSense, kind of glad Fire Emblem got delayed. I need more time. There's so many games that I haven't played yet. Yeah, the RPGs for this year is crazy. I mean, I would have liked to have Fire Emblem this year if they could get it out like October or something like that, but they have a Super Mario Party and stuff like that. So, I mean, whatever, you know. I wasn't necessarily completely thrilled about it, but at the same time, it was, what can you do? It got delayed, so that's that. Let's see here. What would I rate the whole? Make sure you tag me at Player Essence if you want me to read a comment. Shout outs to Bushin Ryu Cat hitting us with a $3 donation through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Bushin Ryu Cat. With the $3 donation, he says, do you remember when Xbox 360 had Japanese games? Yeah, I do remember. I was a big fan of Xbox 360. It's getting more Japanese. It's getting near Automata. It's got that game. It's getting some Tales of Vesperia. So it's getting some big stuff. But it used to have a lot more. We used to have a lot more exclusives or timed exclusives. So it is what it is. Yeah, it has some games here though. Grubby Cannon says, "LOL, plus I thought you were talking about Rage too." No, I'm talking about Rage and Super Smash Bros. Player says, knockback like Melee, combat feels like Brawl and Wii U. Okay, combat feels like Brawl and Wii U. We have some people saying that it kind of feels like Brawl. I mean, I don't know if it. Brawl's kind of tough to say that it feels like Brawl based on what I've seen, but I mean, you played it, so I'm gonna have to wait till I actually play the game. Can I make a tutorial for noobs? I already made it. Lewis, is it Kuna? Lewis Kuna? I already have tutorials for noobs. Go on my channel and look up Super Smash Brothers beginners tutorial. Look up beginners tutorial. I already made one, and it's already on the channel. So look that up and you'll be fine. Jetty Plus's players and thoughts on Smash stages. Will Sakurai bring all the Smash stages entirely? Well, there's already 80 something stages confirmed, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna have pretty much every stage and more. Let's see here. Ooh, we got a lot of comments. Smokey 2011 says, players, what would you rate E3 for this year? I'd rate it C+ to B-. I think it was good. Let's see here. Switch Station says, players, 3 DLC characters you would want to see in the first go around. Three DLC characters like Wonderful 101 guy if he's not in there, Wonder Red, Chrono, Isaac from Golden Sun, something like that. Ataki says, persons, why do you think Waluigi was left off from Smash? I see his fans are asking a lot because Waluigi's stupid. Let's see. Casually Mario says, persons, do you think they'll have a Smash Direct close to the release of their online service? No, because they already had a Smash Direct and the online service comes out September, so I don't think they'll have another Smash Direct. I don't think they'll be close to the online service because the game doesn't come out to December. So if anything, they'll have it more closer to December than anything. Let's see here. Mr. V says, persons, what do you think about Smash Brothers website saying that there are 66 fighters and showing the 65 numbered 1 through 65? They have a lot of fighters in the game, but there's going to be more. There's still more reveals, guys. The game isn't possible where they like a test fire. Yeah, I mean they've done a number of them, so I'd say it's definitely like a 50% chance or higher that they do because they've done one for ARMS, they've done one for Splatoon, they've done one for Mario Tennis Aces. They've done quite a number of them. They've even done reoccurring ones, you know. So absolutely, I think it's definitely possible. They've done big demos, Octopath, you know. So yeah. Player says, do you think Crash will be in the game? No, I don't think Crash will be in the game. Cruz Madrid, I don't think so. Fantasy Thinker Francis Parsons, do you think Switch will get Jump Force next year? No, I don't think Switch will get Jump Force next year. Hamad Amali says, Parsons, how many newcomers will Smash 5 have before launch and DLCs? Newcomers? I mean, what do you consider a newcomer? You don't consider Snake a newcomer, do you? You consider like, okay, so basically people that have never been in Smash before. I think I'll have maybe like 4 or 5 newcomers, like 4 or 5 newcomers. Turbo Jesse says, questions, what's up, OJ? How would you rate this year's E3 as a whole? I'd rate it, like I said, a C+, B-, C+. Something like that. Snowman says, did we ever find out what Konami was bringing to the Switch? Just the Super, was like a Sports R or something, like Hyper Sports R or something like that. And then they have like another game, but they haven't announced it yet. QP88 says, Parsons, did we get a release date for Tales of Vesperia? No, I think it's just like a Q3 2018, I think. I'm not sure. Somebody in the chat, maybe you guys know. I don't remember, but I don't know if we got like an exact release date for the game. Riku Key says, Parsons, yeah, I would have to... yeah, you would have to play to know what I mean. Okay, well, there you go. From what I've seen with the Sheik play, though, yeah, it does definitely seem like more like a Smash 4-y, you know, Smash 4 than anything. In terms of some of the gameplay, but like the damage, like some of the like the biggest things that I see the differences is like that are make a huge difference for me, at least with the gameplay, is the fact that like you have the aerial maneuvers and the dodging, you have like the like just like the knockback, how the knockback looks. You just have some of the other stuff that you can do on the ground as well. The perfect shielding. I mean, there's a lot of new mechanics in there that, yeah, it's like, I mean, definitely, obviously it's Smash. Like, Tekken's going to feel like Tekken, you know, Street Fighter's going to feel like Street Fighter, but there's enough of new things in there that completely changes the game, in my opinion, from a competitive standpoint. And if you just play with items and you throw items all day, it'll probably just feel the same if you don't know what you're doing. Right here, J2 Blue said, player since hey OJ, can you explain rage, short hopping, and DI? Yikes, that'd be a lot. I want to get more into Smash, but I don't. I just not on a pro level. Okay, I'll explain it really quickly. So rage essentially is as your character takes damage, you do more knockback. So basically the more you get hit, think of it as like a Super Saiyan or something. Like the more you get hit or the more you're feeling damage, the more powerful you get or more knockback that you can get, which affects KOs. Let's see, short hopping is essentially when you tap the button, like you tap the jump button and your character doesn't jump really high, your character does like a little short jump. So you have access to your moves in the air. So that's a short hopping. And then DI is directional influence. When you get hit, you can basically move the controller stick in one way or another and influence how the projection of your character. So that's basically all those three in a very basic format. Avatar Renji says, since any ideas of Echo Fighters for Smash Ultimate? I don't know if there's going to be any more Echo Fighters than they just released. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Billy Rose, no, I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. Okay. Dink Center says, Sakurai was impressed with all the skills shown at the Invitationals. Do you think Ridley would become a top tier over Bayonetta in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, Bayonetta's not the only top tier, and no, I don't think Ridley's going to be the best fighter in the game. Bayonetta, we don't know who the best fighter is in the game right now. We honestly don't know. Like, it's way too early to tell. People are trying to say Bayonetta already is. It's not. No, she's not. We need to wait and see. So we have no idea, but I doubt Ridley, because of how big he is going to be the best fighter. I think Ridley has a chance, but I mean, it's really way too early to tell. El Torres Bay says, Parsons, did we see an Isaac assist trophy? If not, he's a possible character. Did they have an Isaac? I know they had Isaac a trophy, but I don't know if they had an assist trophy. So we'll have to wait and see. Isaac could be a part of it. You're right. Markel Hawthorne says, Parsons, in terms of RPGs, we have Ease 8, Octopath Shining, Shining Resonance, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. The World Ends With You, Tales of Vesperia this year. I'm pretty hyped. Yeah, there's a lot of RPGs. People already forgot Daisy. She's 65th. Well, there you go. Daisy 65th. Casually Mario says, player, since I have a feeling Smash Ultimate won't have custom moves. What do you think? I think it will have custom moves. I think it will. Let's see here. Alonzo Vine says, player, since have you tried Shining Resonance Refrain demo? No, I have not. I've been working and relaxing, guys. Anytime that I'm not working, I'm just lying down because I'm always looking at the computer screen. I've been editing, so I have not tried any demos out yet. I've only played one match of Fortnite on the Switch, and I killed myself in the storm on accident. So yeah, that's all I've done so far this week because I've been working so much. And it messed up my. And the thing about it is that playing that one match in Fortnite messed up my, because I was uploading a video at the same time, and it messed up my my video uploading, so I had to completely redo things. But anyway, that's beside the point. Albert still says, player, since I really enjoyed your coverage of the limited run E3 video, great to see a small company getting exposure. Is there any dream digital game you'd like to see them go live? Let's see here. Any digital game? I'm not really sure if there's anything that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to have that isn't already physical. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's anything at this point, to be honest. I can't think of anything. All the digital games are getting physical games that I can know of. You know, like SteamWorld Dig 2 and all that stuff. That's already there, so I don't really know. Let's see. Player, since were you disappointed not seeing Yoshi game at E3? No, I don't care that it's just Yoshi. If it gets delayed, I don't care. Delay it. It's not a huge deal to me. Let's see here. Rufu's 518 says, persons, do you think the final Smash? Hold up. Do you think this is the final Smash game? No, I don't think it's the final Smash game, but I think it's the final Smash game for a significant amount of time. Is it Entertainer? Okay. Player, since how many new unique characters and Echo characters do you expect to be in Smash Bros. After its release? Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I'm expecting maybe 5 or 6 newcomers. I'm expecting maybe a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more Echo fighters. Nothing crazy. J2 Blue says, player, since thanks for the explanation. Absolutely, no problem. Cruz Madrid says, player, since why are people so mad about the direct? Nintendo literally said they were going to be about Smash. Because just because Nintendo says something, it doesn't mean people are going to be happy about it. Just because Nintendo tells you what to expect doesn't mean that people aren't going to be upset. Like, I remember back in the Wii U days, Nintendo used to always say, this direct is going to be about Wii U and 3DS games. And then everyone would be like, why'd they show 3DS? And Nintendo told you that this was going to be about Wii U and 3DS. So people are going to complain no matter what. So, and the Smash Brothers Direct was like, the Smash Brothers Direct that they had within the Nintendo Direct was long, so people were talking about pacing issues. So not everyone likes Smash Brothers like that. So that's the reason why. I mean, doesn't mean Nintendo didn't warn them. Nintendo warned them, but that doesn't mean they got to be happy with it. You know. Hip Hop Geeks says, player Essence Panic Button said they have a lot of high profile ports in the works. Do you know of any? I know of one. El Torres Bay says, player Essence would be crazy to imagine a DLC character from Octopath Traveler for Smash that would look graphically pleasing. That'd be really weird. I don't know if it'd work like that. They don't have any pixelated characters, so they'd have to realize them. They'd have to realize them fully in 3D. They wouldn't do it like they look like a pixel. For example, Ice Climbers. You know, like, did they take the actual Ice Climbers and make them look like pixelated? You know, so they wouldn't do that. They would take the character art from Octopath, you know, and they would use that model, if that's, and which is a possibility that one of them get in there. They would not use the pixelated Octopath format. That's not. I mean, look at Game & Watch. Game & Watch is not a pixel. You know what I'm saying? Game & Watch. So look at the characters they've already done. Like they don't do that. They're gonna make them they're gonna Smash Bros.ify them. You know. Because there are 8-bit and pixelated characters that didn't have real 3D models and like from modern games in there, and they don't look like they looked beforehand, you know. So you wouldn't get. I know what you're trying to say, but you wouldn't get that. You'd get their character art, like the actual official character art from the game. Let's see here. Shinobu says, player, since Was it a nice surprise to see Leffen play Smash with Zero and Nairo and Zero play Mario Tennis Ace? Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Fireblast Gaming says, OJ, in the Smash trailer, Olimar's helmet cracked. Do you think that that's the unused mechanic from Brawl? If so, do you think it could be applied to other characters? I don't know if it's the unused mechanic. It's just a graphical thing. It goes right back. So I think it's just a attention to detail. And yeah, it could apply to other characters. Like maybe, you know, maybe somebody's armor cracks or something like that, or gets like dings on it or something like that. I'm not really sure. That's a possibility. Nasty Burger TV says, Player Essence, the gameplay of Smash Switch is looking a little funky. Do you think gameplay-wise Smash 5 is better competitively than Smash 4? Yeah, I already talked about this. I wouldn't say it's funky. I would just say it's more refined. It looks more refined to me. They've got a lot of options in there for one-on-one play. Perfect shielding has been completely reworked. I like it how you release it at the right time, and you get like a little bit of like a hit though time skip, you know, so I do like that. I like the fact that you can do aerial, like you can actually like maneuver air dodges, but if you land on the stage, there's landing lag. I like the fact that they've streamlined short hopping. I think that the damage more in one-on-one matches is really good. I like that as well. Some of the properties of a lot of the moves have changed quite a bit. There's a lot of good things in there. So I actually think it's definitely more fine-tuned towards one-on-one play. Sakurai even let you pick the stage before you pick characters. So, you know, counter-picking stages and things like that are into the game. They also put stage hazards off. So now we are going to have a plethora. You can have Omega, you can have stage hazards off, or you can have the normal stages. You can have different forms of the stages. So now we're not going to be limited to like just like Smashville, you know, Town and City, Lilat, which is already janky, Lilat, or like, you know, Dreamland. There's not only going to be like 5 or 6 stages. Now we're going to have way more stages that we can pick from. And there's going to be stages that have, like, when you go Omega, you can still play a stage that has platforms and not have to have Omega. So hopefully in For Glory, there will still be stages that you can pick or even counter pick to play in sets and be able to have stages, you know, like with platforms on there, but no stage hazards. So that is that right there to me just destroys Smash 4. Just all that I just said, it already destroys it in my opinion. It already destroys it in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, I think it's going to be a better game competitively. Benji says, OG, I'm confused. I thought every Smash fighter balanced out. Is it not fair? Are there tiers? No, nobody said that every Smash fighter is balanced out. We don't know. We don't have enough information to go off of who is the best and who isn't at this point. We don't have enough information. We need more characters. They showed a slice of the roster. The playable demo had like what? 20 characters, maybe less. I think it might have had less than that. There's going to be 60-something characters in there. We need to get the whole roster in our hands, and then we need to find out from there. It's way too early. It's way too early to say, you know, who's that. It's impossible to make a fighting game that's completely balanced. Like, that's completely balanced, and there's like everybody's on the same level. It's almost impossible. The last game that I think did that or got close to that was like Virtual Fighter. You know, that game, nobody wants to play that game anymore. It's too hard. So there you go. Marco Hawthorne says, Parsons, I hope 3 houses will have dungeons like Echoes. It looks like it will, based on what they've shown off there from like all of like the free roaming. Like, it looks like you can free roam in the game. It looks literally almost like some type of like huge, not open world, but it looks very open. So I think that they're gonna have some parts to where you can walk around, where you can go and explore and fight. I think so. I think it will. Or if it's gonna modify that. I mean, it looks amazing though. I gotta watch that trailer again, by the way. Combo Breakers says, since the online for Mario Tennis was very bad, this worries me for Smash 5 online. That's two completely different things. You think Smash 5 is going to have a solid online with servers? No, you're not understanding how online works. Okay, online works with netcodes. Okay, netcodes works with online. Now, what the netcode does is that it writes the code for the game, and to make sure that, like, you know, this is how this works when you play online and connect with each other. If you say that the online for Mario Tennis was really bad, that's false. The netcode was actually good. You're playing with people with really bad connections. When you went into a match with Mario Tennis, you can see how this person's connection is. There's a lot of people who have bad connections, which is why people say streaming doesn't work. And there's online lag and input delay. There are a lot of people out there with bad connections. When you play with somebody with a good connection in Mario Tennis, it works just fine. Servers are not going to be a part of peer-to-peer games. Nintendo is not going to make servers for people playing in one-on-one rooms in Super Smash Bros. And one-on-one rooms in Mario Tennis. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. So I don't know. You need to understand how online works. The netcode in Smash 5 is not written by the netcode in Smash or in Mario Tennis, okay? The people who wrote the netcode in Mario Tennis, that is the Mario Tennis developers. The people who wrote the netcode in Smash is Bandai Namco. So there is literally no crossover. All Nintendo's servers do is get people together and say, okay, this person's going to play this person. Okay, who's hosting? Bam, and it shoots you guys off into your own thing. Okay, that's all the servers does for on Nintendo's part. From there, it's up to you guys and the netcode. It's up to you guys to make sure the match runs well. So if anything, encourage people to get wired adapters, encourage people to get better online, and look at that bar. When you play somebody, look at that bar and see what it is. If the bar's not good, don't play them. Plain and simple. If their internet is trash, don't play them. Plain and simple. Nintendo can't fix bad internet. And no, they're not going to have servers for $20 a month. They're not going to give you dedicated servers. PS4 and Xbox One don't even give you dedicated servers for every game. They're not going to give you that. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Play people who have good internet, plain and simple. You're never going to get that in a fighting game or one-on-one games. You're just not going to get it. You're not going to get servers in there. So there you go. Hopefully you learned something today. Hopefully we all learned something today. Let's see here. Player since Armada said that he has hope for the gameplay of this game in the video after Invitational. Yes, I did watch the video. Maybe this game could unite the scene. No, the game's not going to unite the scene. No. I think you said, oh, unite the scene more. Okay, maybe, yeah, it'll unite it a little bit more, but Melee players want to make that Melee money. You know, they need to make, and they've known Melee for years and years and years, so Melee's not going away because there's too much money tied behind it. And Smash 5 plays too much like Smash 4 for Melee players to get in there. Now, if Smash 5 was like Project M, then yeah, I think that Melee players would jump over. But Smash 5 is not like Project M. It's like Smash 4. So you saw who was in the final, right? The Melee players didn't even care. They got bopped by the Smash 4 players. I mean, it was pretty apparent who was going to beat who, and that puts Melee players at a huge disadvantage. So Melee players will continue to play Melee. Let's see here. Turbo Jesse says, player, since do you think, and also Armada, he's a little bit more positive on the newer line of Smash because he actually played Brawl competitively for a bit. So there you go. Turbo Jesse says, player, since do you think Mario Odyssey DLC Kingdoms are dead at this point? I don't think so. I think it can still happen. DJ King Gaming says, let me think of a few Echo Fighters. Blood Falcon, Shadow, Dark Samus. All right, yeah, that's a possibility. Dylan Brochure says, player, since do you think there will be DLC in Smash Brothers? Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Daking said, as player, since 1v1 for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is way better than Smash 4 with the dynamic kill for special moves like the Falcon Punch. The fast pace makes it a lot for matches on the go or online. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Everyone wanted a faster paced game, so there you go. You're getting it. You're getting that there. Fantasy Thinker Fan says, player, since I'm really excited for Three Houses, but I'm kind of concerned that it looks like Fire Emblem Warriors in terms of the in-battle character design / graphics. Do you think they'll be more detailed? I don't know if it does it look like Fire Emblem Warriors? I don't think it looks like Fire Emblem Warriors too much. The style for it looks like Fire Emblem's character art that they've used in all their other games. Like if the character art, it looks like that. So no, I'm not worried about that at all. And I think that the graphics will get better. But the graphics look, I think that the game looks great. But I don't really think it looks like Fire Emblem Warriors. I mean, especially like when they do like the pan outs and like when they show all the troops on screen and stuff like that. I don't really think that it looks too much like it. The characters have a little bit more of a thinner look to them. The design is a little bit different. I think you need to compare the games a little bit more. Take a side-by-side comparison. I didn't really see many people say that it looks like Fire Emblem Warriors, but just to let you know, the source material of Fire Emblem Warriors is Fire Emblem. So, I mean, I don't. It'd be like saying, oh, I'm a little worried that Mario is gonna look like Mario. You know what I'm saying? like the source material is Fire Emblem. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Fire Emblem is gonna look like Fire Emblem. I don't know how else they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Cruz Madrid says, player, since what first party characters should be in Smash or third party as well? I mean, I've made multiple videos on that. Check out my videos that I've made. Talking about like what I think is going to be in there and stuff like that. So you can check out those videos. Shout out to Tyrone Smith with the subscription. Thank you so much, Tyrone. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everyone in the chat, please welcome Tyrone Smith. Shout outs. Gracklin Goober says, player, since if yourself were a playable character in Smash Brothers, would you be low tier or top tier? I would definitely be a top tier character. Top tier. I'd be like not the best, because then I wouldn't have anything to strive for to get better, you know? So I think I'd be like in the B plus range, something like that. So I wouldn't be at the top. I'd be like a Marth, maybe like a Marth or who else? Or like a Marth. Maybe sometimes I can crack into the top, but you know, more of the level there. So yeah, I'd be like a Marth. There you go. I think that's perfect. Yo, what's up, Velvety? How you doing? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Funny Kid says player since Smash 5 throws go very high and Mario does not combo. Do you think combo game is the same? Is the same? No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same because you can get out of things a little bit easier, but you'll be able to figure out new combos. Watch the what's it called? The Invitational. Watch what Zero did with Mario. Zero was still doing some combos in there. Not only that, but also MK Leo was also doing combos too, as well. So no, there'll be combos, and they showed off combos in the trailer as well. Sheik still has some of their combos. Actually, Sheik can fare down tilt to up tilt, so not bad, not bad at all. Let's see here. Let's see here. Rufus says, player since have you won a Smash tournament before? I have in my local scene. I've won 6 in my local scene. But I stopped going, and then I started getting beat, and then I just stopped, and then I started. It's like there's too many kids there, man. Like it was like I'm like a 30-year-old man, and they were like, or like 20. I was like, no, when Smash 4 came out, I started playing in 2005. I went to some locals, and like I was, how old was I? 1, 2, 3. I was 27 or 28. You know, and some of these kids are like 20, they're like 17, 16. So like I kind of tired like hanging out there all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I got kind of tired of that. That's the thing. And then like when I got older and older, it's just like I really don't want to go there. Like I remember when I went to a tournament like a year ago in Smash 4, and I got kind of bopped. I made top 8, but my local scene's trash. I mean, we have like 50 people that come out to the tournaments, you know, so it's not like it's a big accomplishment or anything. But yeah, I got bopped. I was just like, because I didn't want to be there. It's like all kids. They're all talking. I didn't understand what they were saying. Let's see here. But yeah, I've won tournaments. I haven't won any big tournaments though. Like Marco Health says, player says I'm a little salty that Bomberman is the only assist trophy. Well, there you go. Oh well. DJ King Gaming says, player since will your final Smash will be Bald OJ. I don't want Final Smashes are supposed to be great. Bald OJ is horrible. Challenge the Kid says, player since do you think Smash 5's graphics look unfinished or unpolished? No, they actually look a lot better than Smash 4, but they're definitely not finished. But no, they look good. I don't know how anybody would say that they don't look good. They look great. Smash 5 looks amazing. OJ, do you have a Nintendo 64 console? See this dusty thing? Here's my 64. Let's see here. Katana Riku says, player essence, do you think this is all the characters for Smash Ultimate? No, it's not. They already said that there's going to be more announcements. I think they're going to add more. They already said that they're going to add more. So that's that. That answers your question. They already said there's going to be more. And I know of another character that they haven't talked about yet. Cruz Madrid says, player says, do you think the 4-player online might not be great but better? It all depends on people's connections, guys. You gotta have good connections. If you have a bad connection, then it's not going to run well. If you have a good connection, it'll run well. That's basically what it comes down to. Hamza says, player since is Sheik Link because he's wearing a Breath of the Wild Sheik costume? So 4 Links, I don't know what are you talking about, dude? Crusaderg 19 says, player since do you think with a name like 3 Houses that they will make 3 different games like they did with Fates? No, I think 3 Houses pertains to the protagonist in the game. If you read the about, or if you watch my video on Fire Emblem, it comes to the 3 main protagonists in the game and the houses that they come from. It has nothing to do with 3 different versions of the game. No. Let's see here. The bottle says, player essence, since you are 30, I'm 31. Did that affect your results because the reaction time? No, it didn't. My reaction times are fine. It didn't affect it at all. I've actually gotten better and better each year when I played Smash. I just didn't feel like playing. Your reaction time doesn't go down at 30. Your hand-eye coordination? It's like 30's the age. There you go. Let's see, Mad Sika, because I'll bop pretty much every younger person in here, so it's all good. Mad Sika says, player since fire up the WWF No Mercy, but yeah, let me fire up the dust blaster first, my guy. Man. Let's see here. Ataki says, players, do you think Nintendo overcharged for Sushi Strikers and that's why it flopped in Japan? No, I just think that the game isn't very appealing to what people in Japan want to play. No, it has nothing to do with price. J2 Blue says, players, what's your opinion on Jump Force's art style? Looks kind of too realistic to me. I wish they had went with a more cartoony, cel-shaded look like Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't like the art style, but it doesn't matter what I like or not. Yeah. Yeah, Ralph Pollard, I agree with you. Netcode will not fix a bad connection. Get better internet if you want better games, or don't play people who have bad internet. The biggest problem that I had with Smash 4 is that it didn't tell me how, like on 4 Glory, it didn't tell me how good the person's internet connection was. So I had no way of knowing if this was going to be a trash match or not. That's the problem that I had. Marco Hawthorne says, player, since what will that character be the one that asks for what the F character? I mean, maybe some people might think so. Some people might think it's expected. Some people might think it's like, oh my gosh, that guy's in there or that girl's in there, you know? Not every single Nintendo game is gonna sell like crazy, guys. There's gonna be games that just don't sell just because. Sushi Striker isn't a game set up to sell like 1 million copies or anything like that. Let's see here. The Octo expansion is live now too, guys. So, all right, and we just got some breaking news too that Nintendo Switch SDK now supports voice chat. It's up for devs to use it. So there you go. So developers are now going to probably start rolling out voice chat into their game. So there's that. That's a rumor, though. That's a rumor. But it seems like it's likely. Seems like it's likely, though. Velvet, I already have Paladins. I just have to actually play it now. I actually have Paladins. I have it. Player Essence, will Solid Snake have more codec dialogue? Yeah, probably. 2 more says, Player Essence, who do you think Smash 5 is going to be more popular with? Like more popular than... hold up. Do you think Smash 5 going to be more popular than Smash 4? Like more popular than Brawl? Yeah, I think Smash 5 is going to be more popular than Smash 4 because all you have to do is look at the installment. Look at the Switch. Smash 4, everybody moved over from the 3DS to the Switch game because it's easier to play and set up tournaments. But Smash 4 was limited by the Wii U itself. The Switch is... We're getting Smash 4 in the first year and a half of the Nintendo Switch's life. Or sorry, Smash 5. We're getting Smash 5 in the first year and a half of the Nintendo Switch's life. The Switch is going to have a longer life. The Switch is going to sell better, so more people are going to buy the game. You know, plain and simple. Like there's going to be more people that have their eyes on this game and want to get into the game because the Switch is more popular. Plain and simple, you know. So yeah, I think it'll be more popular than Brawl, and it'll be more popular than Smash 4 easily. NX Revolutions player, since does the Xenoblade 2 drop at midnight, the challenge mode? I mean, it might. I'm thinking that it's going to drop at midnight or around then, or maybe a little bit later. Shout out to Alfonso Montenegro with the subscription. Thank you so much, Alfonso. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everyone in the chat, please make Alfonso feel very welcome. Let's see here. David Ensign's player, since is there a chance that Fire Emblem 3 Houses will be split up into multiple game versions? I guess there's always a chance of it, but no, they probably not, guys, because the last one wasn't. Echoes wasn't split into different stuff, so I don't think it will. And there's really only been a couple different Fire Emblems that have been split into different games, so I doubt they're going to split. I think it's just going to be just one game, in my opinion. Dylan says, player, since do you think we'll see a Wario Land stage? I think it's possible, yeah. No, no problem, dude. Is that PhD Plays? You changed your name, dude. Yo, shout outs, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, homie, or at least popping in. Yeah, it's gonna Smash 5 is gonna bop Smash 4 in popularity. It's not even gonna be close, guys. Not only that, but esports is a lot more bigger than esports was back when Brawl and back when Smash 4 came out. Esports is way bigger. Nintendo actually acknowledges esports at this point. At the beginning of Smash 4, Nintendo didn't acknowledge esports. Nintendo started acknowledging esports with Smash 4. With in terms of Smash, they started acknowledging it with Smash 4. That's when they actually started to acknowledge it and helping out and sponsoring some tournaments and doing some stuff like that. So yeah. OJ, give me one more reason why I should buy Xeno 2 and I'll buy it in August. Dude, I don't need any more reasons to. I've already made 1 million videos, man. I've made 1 million videos. All you gotta do is watch my videos. It's the best Xenoblade game ever created, in my opinion. It's the best Xeno game ever created, in my opinion. It's amazing. And did you see that DLC? Like, you don't want to play that? If you don't want to play that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to play that, if you don't want to play as Shulk in Fiora, if you don't want to play as the legendary Blades, if you don't want to play as Jin and see what happened in Torna, if you don't want to see all that, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I really don't know what else to tell you. Velvety says, "Hey everyone in the Ninja Village. Apparently, players as OJ has christened me Velvety. Yes, you are Velvety. You are the Velvetest of Velvety." Slick J player since says, Slick J says, player since did they get rid of the Final Destination? It looks like they just added Battlefield. Seems lazy. No, they probably didn't get rid of Final Destination. And there's nothing lazy about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's 80-something stages. And Final Destination is just an Omega stage anyway. So there's 80-something stages. All of them can have stage hedges on or off. Can be played with platforms or be played in Omega form. There's nothing lazy about anything that they've done with that game. Literally zero lazy things, especially if you're going to talk about stages. Like I said, Final Destination, all it is, it's an Omega stage. That's it. There's 83 plus Omega stages that you can pick from in Smash 5. Hollow says, player since remember when Nintendo was trying to kill the competitive scene? I don't think Nintendo was ever trying to kill the competitive scene. I don't think Nintendo was ever trying to kill it. So no, I don't remember that. Xenoblade 1 is definitely not way better than Xenoblade 2. Stop being so attracted to Shulk. Stop being so Xenoblade 1 is definitely not way better. That is a gross exaggeration. Xenoblade 2 does everything Xenoblade 1 does and more. So absolutely not. You just like Shulk. That's what it comes. You like the characters. That's basically what it comes down to. But no, I mean, if you want to say that it's better, I got you. If you want to say that's your opinion, but to say it's way better, that is a gross exaggeration. Especially considering that Xenoblade 2 has the same combat system as Xenoblade 1, but actually evolves it, and you can do more, and there's more content in the game, and there's more, like, heck, you have blades that you can switch between, and there's more skills, and there's more everything. So from a combat perspective, from obviously graphics perspective, from a gameplay perspective, Xenoblade 1 definitely isn't better than Xenoblade 2. From a story perspective, subjective, but from a pure gameplay perspective, nah, not even close. Unless you like seeing the future, unless that is like a big thing for you. But Shulk's coming as a DLC blade, you know, so you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to do that in Xenoblade 2. So there you go. There you go. And this is coming from somebody who's beat Xenoblade 1 3 times. I beat Xenoblade 1 on the Wii, I beat Xenoblade 1 on the Wii U, and I beat Xenoblade 1 on the new Nintendo 3DS. So I beat the game 3 times. I know Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 is great, but compared to Xenoblade 2, unless you just talk about story or character, Xenoblade 2 absolutely destroys it. Absolutely destroys it. Blade combos, affinities, weaknesses, all that stuff, like just the combat in Xenoblade 2 is just far superior. Far superior. But I can understand for those who like Xenoblade 1. Like, I don't, like, if you say, hey, you know, Xenoblade 1, I think it's better, I have no problem with you saying it. But to say that it's way better, absolutely not. That is an exaggeration. That is exaggeration. You can wait for your video, but your video is going to be weird. Your video is not going to be, it's going to be biased towards Xenoblade 1. Obviously, it's going to be biased towards, you're not looking at it objectively. Anybody, if you're looking at Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 objectively, there's no way for you to say Xenoblade 1 is way better. Xenoblade 2 literally does everything Xenoblade 1 does and blows it out even more. Like, there's no objectively way. It's like saying somebody shot a basketball and made 6 shots, then somebody makes 8 shots, then somehow the first person who made 6 is just better because they did it first. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like Xenoblade 2 does everything Xenoblade 1 does. Heck, even following some of the story structure and all that. Like, aside from what you think about the story, let's just talk about the base roots of the game itself. Combat, Xenoblade 2 does everything Xenoblade 1 does and better. You want to talk about content? Xenoblade 2 has more content. You want to talk about affinities and battle types? You want to talk about depth in the gameplay? Xenoblade 2 has more depth than Xenoblade 1 in terms of combat. There's no way that you can say outside of the characters or the story. That's the only way that I can say, okay, somebody likes it there. But I don't think it's there. I mean, unless you really like, I can see the future. Unless that is like a really big thing for you, I cannot sit here and see how somebody who likes both games can objectively say Xenoblade 1 is better and not talk about everything else. I cannot how you can say that. How Xenoblade 2's combat is clearly better. Like it's clearly better. Like how can you objectively say it's Xenoblade 1 is better? I don't get that. It's not, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. Respect the opinion, but it's not. Shout outs to ROTC Wiz. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. Xenoblade 1 didn't have Don't Forget Me, so it's so Xenoblade 2 is better. Yeah, man. I can even see how somebody says Xenoblade 1 is better than Xenoblade Chronicles X. I can even see that because there's some things that Xenoblade Chronicles X does that it removes from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And like you're like, okay, well, I can't do this option in Xenoblade Chronicles X, you know, whereas Xenoblade Chronicles X has like the mechs. That was the whole option. So if you didn't like the mechs, then I can even see how somebody can say, okay, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is better because Xenoblade Chronicles X didn't add as much. If you talk about the mechs, they added that, but the mechs are essentially just people and like just different things. I mean, they have like the overdrive system, but it's not like there's a ton of things. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 literally reinvented that battle system. You know what I'm saying? Like with the affinities and with the blade combos and then like with the bursting the orbs and then the overdrive, like all the stuff that they added in just to make the combat even just layer on layer on layer on layer is just, it's clear. It's a clear cut. I love all the Xenoblade games. I love all the Xeno games. I love them all. I love them all, though. They're really good. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one here. Thank you so much for all the questions. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate everything. Subscriptions, donations. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate that. I will be back maybe tonight with some Hollow Knight gameplay. I'm not really sure what I'm going to play. I might play something. I'm kind of tired, though, so I might just lie down. I need to get something to eat. So look forward to that, potentially having another video. If not, we'll have PE News bright and early tomorrow morning. Well, bright and early for me. For you guys, if you're on the East Coast, it'll be like 9 a.m. But we'll have PE News tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. So look forward to that, and also more videos. We're going to have the official My Thoughts on Yoshi. We're going to talk about that tomorrow morning, so look forward to that in the PE News video. We're also going to have live streams and all that good stuff as well, so just look forward to everything. Let me go ahead and give you guys somebody to raid. Is there anybody live streaming? We're going to raid the crap out of somebody if there's somebody that I know. Let's see who we can raid. No, there's no one that we can raid. That's too bad. Let me see. Let me go to YouTube Gaming. Let me see if there's somebody that I don't know that maybe we can raid somebody that's playing a Nintendo game or something like that. All right. Well, hold up. Why does it say Obi? It says Obi's live. He's playing. Is he playing the Octo DLC? Oh, my boy Active Sin is playing some Fortnite. Okay. Is he playing Fortnite? Okay, here we go. So my boy Active Sin is playing Fortnite. You guys got to help this man's channel out. He doesn't get too many viewers. It would be really cool if you guys go over there, subscribe to my boy Active Sin. Let him know that Player Essence sent you. Let him know that Player Essence sent you. I'm gonna give you guys a link real quick, okay? And I'll get that donation in just a second. I'm gonna give you guys a link to my man's channel, Active Sin Gaming. Cool dude. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that man up. Raid this man. Let him know that Player Essence sent him, the Player Essence fam. Give him a subscription as well while you're at it. Let me go ahead and go to this real quick. So before you guys go, let me get that donation read out or something. All right, PhD Yos. PhD with the $5 donation to stream says Xenoblade greater than Xenoblade 2. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. That's $5 is going to go towards that DLC. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be able to play and show you why Xenoblade 2 is so much better than Xenoblade 1. So your $5 is much appreciated, my boy. But it's going to go straight. To that Xenoblade 2 fire. Straight to that Xenoblade 2 fire. So thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that. You guys check out my boy PhD as well, as great content creator. I think you're gonna come back with Smash Brothers, right? You're gonna be doing some content on Smash, so make sure you guys check out my boy. Well, his name is not is his name PhD anymore? I don't know. Your name is something else in the chat here, but whatever. Anyway, yo, good night, Velvety. Good night. Obi's streaming. Yeah, but I just raided Obi. I just raided Obi the other day. So let's go ahead and raid my boy Active Sin. You guys go all check out his channel. Tell him that Player Essence sent you, and we will see you guys for the next one. The link is in the description below. Check it out, guys. And hit that like button before you go as well if you haven't hit that like button. Bye-bye.